for go get a napkin. Never go honest in the straight turn rap. Cause I wanna do this, and I wanna do that. You a rap, you can't what you did and you can't take it back. Turn comes up to the world.
I wore my day one. Yeah, I did it in what? I'm outside. Y'all know I'm outside. Outside. I never told on my friends. I don't tell on my friends, nigga. That wasn't my mans. Y'all know they wasn't my mans. That's what hurt y'all. Like, damn, like, he's right. Oh, he's right. Yeah. These niggas telling on their friends. Niggas didn't even ask him. They said, take my number. Here's my number. Call me, but don't tell nobody about my number.
Any street nigga understand that. Any street in the world not finna say, oh, I read it, or I did what wrong. No nigga.
But what about the niggas feel like you don't supposed to mention other niggas' names in front of the police?
The police mentioned the names. I just gave them my stories. Yeah. The police mentioned their name. I ain't bringing no name up in the interrogation. The police mentioned these names. I can't, hell no, I'm a man, no. What he did, I will never do. That piece of paper you signed could have sent me to prison for the rest of my life. With Gunna taking that plea, was it harmful to me? Yes, 100%.
You out.
Because that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it was harmful, but the way my lawyer and the rest of that stayed a part of the case, the way our lawyers worded it, because you got to think, we going in the trial saying that YSL is not a game. Now you got Gunna and the rest of these Sam niggas take a plea and say YSL is a game, except Duke. Everybody else who took a plea said YSL is a game, and I ain't lose no to a tragic. Now I lost a nigga to betrayal, bro. You signing that one piece of paper, signing your initials on this one piece of paper could get me a life sentence, man. Like what? Come on, bro. I get a life sentence all this piece of paper you signed, bro. Just cause you trying to get home fast.
6ix9ine just lit the fuse again, and this time, Young Thug's name is front and center. Word on the streets is that 6ix9ine has his hands on some explosive snitching receipts, recordings that could allegedly bury Thug once and for all.
Created you, nigga. Well, God created you, but I helped. I was a part of your journey. I've been with you the last 10 years. I spent more time with you than my girl, bro. I was around you more than I was with my girlfriend, bro. With my kids. I done had them phone calls with my baby mama saying, man, you be with these niggas more, bro. You supposed to be smart enough, and I know you smart enough. You supposed to be a man enough. You supposed to be smart enough to say, I'm not gonna do that.
The whispers are wild right now. Folks claiming that Young Thug, the very same guy who made a career out of clowning so-called rats in the industry, might have been out here doing the exact same thing.
And I'm gonna leave this real clear. Me, I do not give a I don't care. I don't give a Since I came home, y'all know it. I wore my from day one. Yeah, I did it in what? I'm outside. Y'all know I'm outside.
Remember, this is the same Thug who blasted Gunna, calling him a traitor, accusing him of running his mouth to the feds about YSL and their business.
Any street in the world gonna understand that. Any street in the world not finna say, oh, I read it, or I did what wrong. No nigga.
But what about the niggas feel like you don't supposed to mention other niggas' names in front of the police?
The police mentioned the names. I just gave them my stories. The police mentioned their name. I ain't bringing no name up in the interrogation. The police mentioned these names.
He painted Gunna as the snake in the crew, saying he broke the brotherhood they swore to protect. Thug even shaded him heavy, claiming Gunna would have never touched the spotlight if it wasn't for him paving the way.
They doing what now, brother?
I said them was damn near more brothers than Bird and Wayne.
Oh, Roscoe and Lil Wayne were more than
nigga used to brain Wayne. Like, trust them. I don't know what the fuck happened with them fools. Cause the night with the shit when Lil Wayne too was that got shot up on Expressway and shit.
Yeah, that's what happened in Cobb. Yeah.
Yeah, that happened in the club in Cobb. I was in New Orleans.
The club was in Atlanta, but yeah, it happened in Cobb.
Yeah. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know who the fuck did it. They said Roscoe, but I don't want to like block out y'all case by saying Roscoe didn't do that. I don't know. Just knowing Roscoe. That fool, I'm like, you shot at somebody, bro? But I don't fucking know, because every day you grow fucking ball. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
And for a while, people bought into it. Fans were heartbroken, posting how much it hurt to watch Thug get betrayed by someone he called family.
I brought Guwap name up, but I brought Guwap name up to talk about my dealings with Guwap. Like, I'm signed to Gucci, I'm not signed to Bird. Yeah. That's why Guwap name came up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bringing no name up.
One fan wrote, "Being betrayed hurts, I feel Thug," while another said, "Most of what Thug is saying hits deep, it's real." Another person even fired shots at Gunna saying, "Your brother is really hurt, all the way to his soul."
Yeah, these niggas telling on their friends. Niggas didn't even ask him. They said, take my number. Here's my number. Call me, but don't tell nobody about my number. What? What?
But now comes the twist. 6ix9ine is flipping the whole script. He's calling out Thug directly, labeling him the snake, the rat, and even dropping it in his music.
I just beat a motherfucking a Rico. Come home, still talking about, oh, the rat. Bro, that's God. That ain't nothing but God biting you back in your ass. Bro, cause you supposed to been thankful that you just beat a life sentence.
You think my Young Thug?
And came home and minded your business and been humble. But instead, you still coming out pushing the rat narrative, bro, and all that, this, that, and the third. Now look, it came back and bought you a bitch. But that ain't the key. The thing is, too, though, he brainwashed people. He still got more on it talking about, and you heard it with y'all own ears. You got more somebody AI. They did that and the third, and oh, he ain't rat on nobody. Bro, if you sit down with 12 and bust out and say these words, if y'all talking about a nigga like Gunna ratted from saying, yes, ma'am, you mean to tell me this not making a nigga a rat by saying shit? They said Roscoe shot the bus up.
6ix9ine is putting Thug on blast, saying flat out that he's the real snitch running side by side with the feds. According to 6ix9ine, before Thug even walked out on release last year, he cut a deal behind closed doors. The claim? Thug admitted to shady YSL business and even tried to pin it on Pee Wee Roscoe. When Big Bank pressed him about it in an interview, Thug brushed it off, saying all he did was tell his side of the story.
Thanks for that alley-hoop, Thug. Thanks for that alley-hoop, yo. I'm finna go on a run. Say, I'm coming down court behind the back. I'm finna go on a run, baby. Ooh. Say, listen, I prophesize this. Right now, say TCV is looking at all this old videos. I told y'all Young Thug was gonna tell it. I told y'all. I am the new prophet. Y'all the new prophet.
But the streets, they ain't buying that weak excuse. People are starting to demand answers. Like, what exactly was this side of the story Thug was selling that somehow got him a break from those heavy RICO charges? And how come a rapper who's been screaming about being real is now looking like he's playing the victim card?
I'm always willing to bet with any rapper, if they keep Young Thug ass locked up 6 more months in the conditions he in, he'll tell to get out of jail too. They keep him 6 more months, locked up in them conditions like that there, he'll tell to get out of jail too. He about ready to break. You can hear it in his voice.
And let's not pretend this is the first time Thug's name got tied to snitching. Back in 2015, during an interrogation, he slipped up and dropped Pee Wee Roscoe's name, even linking him to Lil Wayne. Why would you throw your own man under the bus like that? 6ix9ine says this is just more proof. He swears Thug even gave his personal number to the cops and had a chat with them without a lawyer when he had the right to one. To 6ix9ine, that's not loyalty. That's the exact move a certified snitch.
Now he's a rat. Like, you know what I mean? He became the skin. Like, what's up? Like,
He's transforming.
how you going?
He's a
Snake
transformer.
to a tarantula. Now you're a rodent. Like, how many skins you got? This thing is Fortnite.
You're real.
Now the tables are turning. Rappers are lining up behind 6ix9ine, saying Thug's been the real rat in the game all along. They're dragging him heavy, exposing that tough street persona as nothing but a mask that's cracking apart.
Let Pee Wee do that. And Pee Wee got you in all this stuff. Pee Wee got on the internet calling people rats. Pee Wee got on the internet saying all he said. Now guess what? He made people mad. People when they dig up the videos. Now people don't dig up the videos. You are what you are, buddy. You official on the Wooden and Charleston White team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm okay with being a snitch. Because I know what I did. I know what I've been through. But you is a snitch too. And I ain't happy about it. I'm mad about it. Because I've been knowing this the whole time. And I didn't even say nothing. I sat right here and still let the blame be on me.
YSL Mundo even stepped forward, straight up calling Thug lucky to be free after skating past those RICO charges. According to Mundo, instead of begging for pity, and Thug should be down on his knees showing gratitude that he even touched daylight again.
Bro, you don't think I love Young music?
Nah, not like I love it. I like his music a lot.
No, he hasn't even released new shit. You know what I mean? But And I don't like, I just, yo, man, he's a rat with a dress, bro.
No. He's the king of Atlanta.
He had a 2-hour interview with a fucking boy them. Listen, stop. 2 hours,
And then you've got Charleston White, who's been a full-blown comedy roast tour at Thug's expense. He's breaking down interrogation clips like it's a movie night, clowning Thug for every shaky move he made, and labeling him a snitch with no shame attached. White insists Thug was too proud of the deal he made, bragging about a move that everybody else saw coming from miles away.
I wore my day one. Yeah, I did it in what? I'm outside. Y'all know I'm outside. Outside. I never told on my friends. I don't tell on my friends, nigga. Those wasn't my mans. Y'all know they wasn't my mans. That's what hurt y'all. Like, damn, like, he's right. Oh, he's right. Yeah. These niggas telling on their friends. Niggas didn't even ask him. They said, take my number. Here's my number. Call me, but don't tell nobody about my number.
But it doesn't stop there. Rollo, one of Thug's biggest enemies, jumped on live with Whack 100, 6ix9ine, and DJ Academics to spill the rawest tea. Rollo went off, blasting Thug for turning on his own crew and selling them out. Even YSL's own Woody piled on, saying he already knew Thug was dirty. Woody claims he was right there when Thug slid out of that Rico nightmare, and he's now exposing the so-called boss as someone who built his freedom off betrayal. These aren't just whispers. These are bombs being dropped on Thug's loyalty. Toronto rapper Top 5, who's been linked to Drake's circle, jumped in too, blasting Thug as nothing more than a snitch in a dress. That line alone had the internet buzzing, turning Thug's image into a running joke. Even Yak Gotti, who Thug himself once labeled a rat, fired back hard in an interview with DJ Vlad. Yak cleared his name point blank, saying he wasn't the one snitching, flipping the blame right back on Thug. But here's where things get messy. People are now calling out 6ix9ine, saying he has no right to play judge when his own record is dirtier than anyone's. Let's not forget, when those RICO charges hit him, he folded faster than a lawn chair. The whole world watched him go from screaming gang life to pointing fingers in a courtroom, throwing his 9-tray crew under the bus without hesitation. The rap game branded him a rat years ago, and even now, 6ix9ine's still fighting that label, claiming the guys he testified against weren't his real homies. But the streets ain't buying it, cause Thug ran with those same dudes he's trying to distance himself from. How can he play the innocent card now? One fan even wrote, he's just happy somebody else got caught snitching. Another clapped back saying, wasn't he accused of the same thing? Pot calling the kettle black. And now Whack 100 is stepping in, stirring the pot even more. He's out here defending 6ix9ine, claiming Thug is way more dangerous than 6ix9ine ever was. Whack swears Thug is the real rat, the one who's been snitching from day one, hiding behind that tough street image while fooling everybody into believing the act. Let's keep it real. Yeah, 6ix9ine might be loud, reckless, and messy, but the noise against Thug is piling up quick. Too many voices, too many receipts, and the timeline of events is starting to look like a shaky house of cards ready to tumble any second. So what's the truth? Is Young Thug really the snake he's being painted as? Or is this just another twisted game of narratives in the rap world? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, hit subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you on the next one.